Brazil is a politically troubled republic, with hundreds of famous persons publicly stating that they are monarchists. Monarchy support in Brazil is either being around 10%, according to polls performed by federal government in 1993 and Paraná Research Institute in 2017, or with support above 80% if you trust official Brazilian Senate website and famous polls done by newspapers. There has been numerous attempts to restore monarchy with revolutions, and all of those attempts failed. Welcome to this video on the state of monarchism in Brazil. Empire of Brazil was ruled by emperors such as Pedro II and Isabel from the House of Orléans-Braganza, cadet branch of the House of Braganza. However, the country became a federal republic in 1889, and since then there have been periodic movements to restore the monarchy. In this video, we'll explore the current state of monarchism in Brazil, including recent developments and arguments for and against restoring the monarchy. While there has been periodic movements to restore monarchy in Brazil since Brazil became republic, there has been renewed interest in the idea in recent years. Some supporters of the monarchy argue that it would provide a more stable and unifying force for the country, as well as more symbolic and cultural focus for national identity. In fact, many famous personalities in Brazil have declared themselves as monarchists. Since 2015, Brazilian monarchists started appearing with Brazil's imperial flag in the military parades and similar events during the Independence Day, an act known as the National Bandeiraco of Independence. Bandeiraco may be translated as the Great Flag of Demonstration. In 2016, the act was carried out nationally in 16 cities. In 2017, 34 cities participated. Despite support for monarchy in Brazil, monarchists are fragmented. The most recognized pretender to the Brazilian throne is Prince Bertrand of Orleans-Braganza. He is the head of one branch of the imperial family called Vassouras, since it was divided after the resignation of his great-uncle Pedro de Alcântara, Prince of Grão-Pará, in 1908. The descendants of Pedro de Alcântara did not accept his resignation and maintained an active claim to the throne until the death of his elder son, Prince Pedro Gastão of Orleans-Braganza in 2007, whose claim passed to his son, Prince Pedro Carlos of Orleans-Braganza, head of the Petrópolis branch. Those who support the restoration of the monarchy in Brazil argue that it would help to restore a sense of tradition and continuity in the country, which has been marked by political instability and corruption in recent years. They also argue that a monarch would be a unifying force above the partisan divisions that have plagued Brazilian politics. Additionally, some argue that a monarchy could be a more cost-effective and efficient form of government, given the current challenges facing Brazil's economy and political system. On the other hand, critics of monarchism argue that it is a relic of the past and that a monarchy is incompatible with democratic values and institutions, although that argument falls short when we see that the most democratic and stable countries in the world are monarchies. Anti-monarchists argue that a monarchy would be too elitist, perpetuating a system where power is concentrated in the hands of few individuals. As we said, in recent years, there have been a few notable developments in the debate over monarchism in Brazil. Some public demonstrations have been held in support of restoration of the monarchy, especially among conservative and traditionalist groups, though it remains a controversial issue for Brazilian politics. In conclusion, the debate over monarchism in Brazil is complex and nuanced one, and it requires careful consideration and discussion. While there are arguments in favor of the restoration of the monarchy, there are also significant challenges and concerns that must be addressed. At present, the restoration of the monarchy remains a long shot. but the issue is likely to remain a topic of debate and discussion in Brazilian politics for years to come. In our view, the next step is to glue together fragmented monarchism and solve the issue: who would be the king?